So sit comfortably. Scan the body. Relax the brow, the cheeks, the jaw. And if you like, you can take a few rounds of deep breaths in and out to start bringing your attention to your breathing.
Okay, Derby, I think we want to go for a walk. Get your leash, get your leash. Come on.
I can hear in myself, I am not sad. There is sadness today. I feel sadness, but I am not sad.
Definitely a sunglasses day. Let's do it.
Get your timer ready for 10 minutes at least. Check your spine, check your shoulders and your belly, relax everything.
Here's my postal person. I'm glad to see the mail is still being delivered. There's the Salem Common. It's getting really green. Of course, the irony is it's just such a beautiful, beautiful time of year, but there aren't that many people here to see it. From a very quiet downtown Salem, Massachusetts, this is the PEMcast.
Siddhartha, are you there?
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Not too bad. Could you tell us who you are and what you do?
My name is Siddhartha Shah, and I'm the curator of Indian and South Asian art at the Peabody Essex Museum.
Tell me about the origin of this project, the videos you've been making for our colleagues at PEM.
It was last year, in 2019, that I had this idea to do like a 10-day meditation challenge. Part of it was for selfish reasons. I have a daily practice, and it's been something that I do for years. But sitting meditation was not something that I've been doing regularly for a few years. And then I thought, well, what about the beginning of the new year? So we can do it in January, a kickoff to 2020. We'll do like this meditation challenge. And I was busy. It was not possible. But then when this situation happened with COVID-19, it really seemed the ideal moment. Good morning. I hope your day is off to a good start. So I am not myself a meditation teacher. This is not a meditation class. I have a lot of experience in yoga and different traditions, Eastern traditions. Being isolated also means less distraction. So our creativity can emerge maybe more authentically, and maybe we find more creative ways to be creative. I used to specialize in Himalayan art, and I would give lectures about how Tibetan Thangka painting works. And this is a type of painting from Tibet, a scroll painting of typically deities. But what you don't see with the eyes is that underneath that painted image is this very complex grid system. The proportions must be exactly so. The eyes have to be positioned exactly where they're supposed to be. And it's very, very limiting in terms of, you can't just be creative and just like change the hand position or decide that you're going to make him green instead of the color he's supposed to be. And I remember saying in a lecture that, so if you are an artist that wants to be really creative and expressive, then this is probably not the kind of painting you want to do. And there was a Thangka painter who was there, and he said to me, he said, I used to think that way. But then when I had just painted the little box where the lips of the figure had to go, so it's all very, very contained, and in that space is where the lips have to go. He said, I realized that there was just like this whole world of possibility for me, of the different ways that I could work within that space. I still had to paint lips, but there was all of this freedom within that space. And I thought that was so beautiful and so insightful. I don't want to like sugarcoat it. We have globally just been told, like, stay in. We have been forced to go inside. going in is something a lot of us resist and avoid. And it's really important to have some tools, some basic techniques of learning how to be with yourself.
So here it is, the front of the empty Peabody Essex Museum. The museum has been closed since Friday the 13th of March. We have the signs, the red signs on the front doors. To protect the safety of our community, PEM is closed until further notice. Please take care and continue to check PEM.org for updates. Very few people walking by. Here comes Tyler from our security department. What are you doing?
Just checking the front face of the buildings, one-offs, making sure everything stays the way it should so that it maintains and is ready for people to come back when they come back. A lot of it's business as usual as far as security and facilities goes, but it's a lot different without people around. A lot different.
And there's Henry, PEM's facility master electrician. How does it feel, Henry, to be here with all this so quiet?
Creepy. Anxious. Pretty simple.
The sound of the chimes, that's pretty nice.
It's Lent for us Catholics. It's a time of renewal. So we'll see what happens.
Good morning. I hope you are doing well. I am once again really touched by the messages that I'm receiving from some of you about your experiences. You know, people have been really, really open and generous in sharing their experiences, and I've seen the humanity of people that I work with, many of whom I've never met, and they are sharing how challenging this period has been. All these people had come together and created a sense of community. And that's just been so reassuring and made me so proud of where I work, actually.
Sometimes lately, you don't even have to wait for this crossing light. Normally, you stand here forever. Dirty glove on the ground. Leave it, leave it. No, we're not going in there. Come on. You know, it's Friday afternoon. It is devastatingly beautiful. And it's been a rough week for everybody. I just came to the brewery across the street. I'm looking at the empty beer garden where everyone would normally be sitting. Certainly I would be sitting right now on a Friday afternoon. But now I've had to order remotely. So the way that works is I went online, I ordered, and then they'll send you an email when you're ready for your beer pickup. They don't want too many people waiting in line.
Did you get a confirmation?
Oh, no, I didn't yet, actually. I just came on over. Cardin, C-A-R-D-I-N.
Do you mind waiting?
We get that right now.
I don't mind waiting at all.
All right. Thanks so much for coming down. Really appreciate the support.
Well, thanks for doing it. Thanks for being here.
It's a beautiful day to be in the beer garden.
So there's an expression in India for understanding, quote unquote, God, and it's that the hand that feeds you, like the way a mother would feed her child, is also the one that slaps you, is also the one that disciplines you. In terms of our historical collection, we have a lot of objects from Bengal. And Bengal is really known for its connection to goddess worship. The first thing that immediately comes to mind is Kali. And Kali being my personal favorite. And the reason Kali comes to mind is that she appears as quite a terrifying, horrific goddess. She'll have a tongue hanging out of her mouth, often blood-stained mouth. I've seen her where she has the corpses of children as earrings. She's terrifying. When I explain Kali to people, they wonder, like, how can there be such a horrible-looking form that's worshipped as a god or as a goddess? This is the interesting thing with a lot of the Hindu gods and goddesses. If you have a goddess of smallpox, for example, she will be the one who protects you from smallpox, but she's also the one that bestows smallpox. So Kali, as this wrathful mother goddess, is not intended to scare us. She is terrifying in an effort to protect us. And that really comes to mind right now because I think a lot of us are living in fear. We're having to deal with something that naturally and at times can feel kind of apocalyptic. But the thing is we are afraid because what we are doing by isolating ourselves is protecting ourselves and other people. This fear we have, this discomfort we have, is actually coming from a place of deep care for those who are vulnerable.
So it's a breathing in, breathing out technique. Breathing in, let's say you are dealing with missing people. Right now I'm missing my parents and thinking about them a lot. So I would breathe in and feel that pain. I might visualize my parents. Think about how sad I feel that we're far apart right now and I can't be with them. But as I'm breathing in, I'm also thinking or imagining all of the other people who are in my situation as well, or all the other people whose parents are actually maybe in the hospital because of this virus. So we breathe in our suffering and the suffering of all those others who are sharing in that pain together. And breathing out, it's like a burst of healing, of relief from that suffering for ourselves and for other people.
I know 2 people in New York who have had it but are recovering. I've heard of 4 friends of friends who have died. And I'll say the oldest, we hear on the news that it's like the older population that is most vulnerable and people with other existing conditions. But the oldest of the people that I've heard who has died is 63. If you're noticing as you do this that your mind is really, really all over the place, maybe try giving it that space to just do what it's doing. Give it a few moments. Let it out. It's like, okay, you're having your tantrum. I'm gonna let you. It's fine. And then, all right, that's all right. Okay, now I'm taking over. Happy sitting. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you tomorrow.
Well, I just finished watching Siddhartha's video and then doing 10 minutes of meditating. I feel really lucky to work at a place where I can work from home. So much of my job has been online, and I'm feeling really, really grateful for that. And then now grateful that an extension of that is Siddhartha sending these videos every morning and just getting this dose of humanity. I'm just trying to think about the good things and wake up each morning and breathe and take in that first breath and be glad that I can breathe today. I mean, that's where we have to start right now. I can breathe today.
Good morning. So it's day 10, and it's been a really, really beneficial and supportive experience for me personally. The 10 days ended just a little while ago, and somebody had sent an email saying, they say it takes 21 days to turn something into a habit. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to put it out there. If you would like to continue and go a full 21 days, let me know. And 25 people wrote back. And so now there are 25 people at PEM who are hoping to do a 21-day stretch of meditating in hopes of making this a daily practice moving forward. And obviously because they have felt benefit from those 10 minutes of sitting.
I want to share a quote that I found yesterday from a book. It's got a great title. I don't know if I should say the title because it's got a bad word in it and I don't want to get in trouble. So I'll just say How to Stay Human in a Up World. Mindfulness Practices for Real Life by Tim Desmond. And the quote is this. At this moment, may we sit in the middle of the storm fully present. May we bring our complete attention to the here and now, although it might be full of uncertainty and pain. May we allow the soft animal of the body to react however it will, not asking it to be anything different than it is. May we gaze at the body and the feelings with total love and acceptance, appreciating the beauty of life in all its forms. May we all be happy. May we all be healthy. May we all be safe. May we all be loved.
Siddhartha, thank you so much for taking this call. I really appreciate your time.
My pleasure. It's great to talk to you.
I hope you have a good day today. I hope you stay safe and healthy.
Thank you, Chip. You too.
All right. Thanks very much.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. That's our show. Thanks for listening. We here at PEM want to wish all of you health and safety and calm. If you have comments or story ideas, or if you want to share with us what you're doing through this public health crisis, write to us at PEMcast@pem.org. If you want more information about the museum's closing, please visit pem.org and keep in touch with us through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Special thanks to Notch Brewery and Siddhartha Shah. Stay tuned for more episodes of the PEMcast.